We're headed toward the back stretch of the season, week 9, and we couldn't be more fired up about this clash here on EA Sports College Football. It's the Wyoming Cowboys The Cowboys will kick off first, and here we go. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And we've said many times a tight end is the quarterback's best friend, but the last time these two played together, you could make the argument it was even more than family. It was like that thing, there is a friend who sticks closer than a brother, David.
It was really impressive. I mean, they put up big numbers. It seemed to work every time he looked to the big fella, he delivered. So, elite 1-2 punch. Jesse, how do you slow that guy down?
I mean, you just got to pick your matchup poison, honestly. You can put a safety against him and try to take advantage of the speed, but he's not going to be big enough to match up physically. If you go linebacker, you're not fast enough. So mixing and matching the looks, I think, is the best chance this defense has.
Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
Long way to go on second down. Back to pass, it's Alford. Turns it upfield. And he was knocked down immediately. Very short pickup on that one. So what do they have for third and short from their own 23? Changing the routes with his receivers. Looking to throw on third. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line.
Obviously, massive play by the offense, picking up a big first down on an explosive. But, David, third down defense, it's one thing to allow a first down, but you've got to make tackles. And you can't give up explosive plays like that. At the end of the day, it's all going to come down to fundamentals, and you know that is driving their defensive coaching staff crazy.
It's so frustrating. You want to be great on those boxes, right? You want to check those third downs. You don't want to give up explosives. Well, you just did 2 and 1. That's not good for this defense, right? They've got to control that third down a little bit better. They got to snatch some momentum back, and you got to tackle better, man. You got some opportunities to get guys on the ground. You got to accomplish the mission.
Second down, gonna throw it. Out wide right, it's Bear. That's the 20, he's got space. He'll be pulled down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line as they play a little pitch, catch, and run. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. He's looking to pass. Flip it out to the back on the screen. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On first and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive. Before this third down play, they're going to take a moment to think it over and call a timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. They'll try it again after the incomplete pass on third and goal from the 3. Dropping back, it's Alford. Wide out trying to get it in. He stopped short of the goal line, couldn't find his way in, and it'll bring up 4th and goal.
Well, in that third down play, they're just trying to get it to him quickly to see if he can do something with it after they catch. But this is a defense that takes pride in their ability to tackle in the open field. That was a fantastic...
And he'll break the plane for a touchdown. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. They put together an 81-yard drive and finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Cowboys offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And David, we'll see whether this running back has the ability to elevate his game and really become a star in this offense.
Yeah, he's still developing. You know, I think when you watch him, you say, oh, he's still learning the vision and how to play the running back spot. And I think you leave him, Jesse, going, I want a little bit more. I want more consistency, more big plays so this offense can really take off.
I think the coaching staff, I think the fans know for the future of this program, they need to upgrade at the position. They'll try to do that in recruiting or the portal. But for right now, today, this guy has to be able to make plays when his opportunities show up.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. They want to run this quarterback. Remember, down where you start the slide, and he'll be short of the line to gain. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Burrowing for yardage. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45.
And, David, we know when you're playing on the road how important it is to try and steal momentum early and quiet the crowd. You gash the defense with a run like that to pick up a big first down, that'll do it. And that's really a tone setter, I think, for this offense. And you're sending a direct message to the opponent. We are going to be physical, and we're going to try to run this thing down your throat.
Yeah, and they got a chance to respond. And the crowd hopefully can get behind them and get back in it. The defense has got to do a better job. We got to stop the run. They got to tackle, get more hats to the football. This will be a challenge. They're going to run the football. They better be man enough to stop it.
This is no surprise to defenses anymore. Everybody throws wide receiver screens, and you could tell they were ready for it. They saw the quick game. They pounced on it, got the wide receiver on the ground. That's not the first time they've seen that route.
They've got a 3rd down and manageable from right around midfield. Hits inside. It's Hamilton. He gets nothing. Nowhere to go, and it'll be 4th down. And the Cowboys will try to pin them back with the punt. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. There he goes. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. They came out humming on this drive, and now it's 1st down from the 36. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking downfield, it's Alford. They'll run the screen. And it seems to be a lot easier for the quarterback to find this guy than it is for the defense.
Yeah, and I think this is a guy, Reese, that you can split him out and you can feel comfortable getting the football as many ways as possible because he is one of those matchup problems. Linebackers aren't going to be able to run with him, so try to find ways to maximize that little guy's speed and athletic ability.
That last completion left them just inches short. Now will they take a shot on 2nd down? Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Gets a hand in there.
Really great job in coverage by the defender on that play, swatting the ball away.
3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. Motion from the wideout. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. That one's not even close.
It's been a tale of 2 drives for this defense early on, right? They came out starting really slow. Allowed a touchdown in the opening.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. The give on 4th down. Finding some room. Past the 30. He's at the 10. Lean for the wire. Touchdown. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And that is how you finish with a 54-yard touchdown run. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Just broke the tackle and still... Oh, what vision. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He is headed to the sideline with a little bounce in his step after scoring on that kick return.
And he should have some bounce in his step. How about the effort, weaving in and out, covering all that space, great blocking on the play, and he does the rest. You don't put guys back deep that can't roll. And you could see when he got in the open field, he rolled out.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Makes a catch but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to throw. It's Alford. Fires to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Bear. And he's brought down after a nice game.
Really nice discipline by that receiver against man coverage, because you know that throw is going to be contested with a defender in your back pocket. He fights back to the football. He fights through contact and shows really strong hands on the catch.
You hear about shot plays all the time. Offensive coordinators love to take deep shots down the field. They plan them. They plan when they're going to do them, and I bet you we'll plan to see a few more throughout this game.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion.
Yeah, and sometimes the coverage is just great, and as a quarterback, you throw the football away or don't try to force it too tight into a window, and you just say, hey, defense won that rep, good coverage.
3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. Tight end finds a soft spot. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
You think these guys are getting in trouble getting to 4th down, but they're already 2 for 2 in the 1st quarter. Here comes the 3rd try. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the 2nd. Not much to gain on a punt, so here they come on 4th and short from the 50. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. And he's brought down, but he picks up the 1st down, and the gamble pays off. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. This time they'll go to the running game. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Sells to fake. Flush to the left. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
Nice job by this defense here. They didn't do a good enough job on the last drive, but, man, we got to get to the quarterback, affect him, get him in predictable situations like you did right here now on 3rd and long.
Motion from the back. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. The Cowboys come out to get this drive started. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocked.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. The Cowboys trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to throw, it's Applewhite. Finds his target. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Under pressure. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. And the Cowboys will bring the punt team onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Trying to make one miss. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
Oh, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
Moving out to the right. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously, so he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another day.
Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33.
This is a top 25 offense in college football, and I like what they do. They can run the football on third downs when they need to. They show you right there. They've got some balance to them. They really know who they are. They have a good identity, and that's why they've been so successful this season.
Move to his right. It's complete to the right. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And that's a nice job by the offense. Now, I love when offenses can go 5 wide, spread the formation, find the matchup they want. This time, it's the running back turned wide receiver. They get him the football.
He caught it. Bounds into the end zone for a touchdown. A score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Wyoming takes over the football, and the Cowboy offense on its way out. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
The Cowboys have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Looking downfield, it's Applewhite. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. Trying to slip through and pick it up. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41.
Nice job by this offense converting the 3rd down. Listen, 3rd and short, they know you're going to run the football, and they still did a great job being physical. 3rd downs has been such a struggle for this offense. Bottom 50, one of the worst in college football. Nice job on that play.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
2nd down to the air. Quick completion on the out. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. And the Cowboys have this offense rolling. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. It's 1st and 10. They've moved it to the 41. Fresh set of downs going up top. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
3rd and long, a lot of ground to cover. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Gonna look downfield again. Unleashes one. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. Back to throw, it's Alford. Finds his big tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Here comes the heat. He just throws it away, and I think the flag's going to be coming, and there it is. They'll take the penalty and move them back. The penalty pushes the offense back for this 2nd down. Back to throw, and they've got to go a long way. Lets it fly. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. And here comes the punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Searching for space. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but, man, you look at the scoreboard. You're down 2 scores. Jesse, you got a good opportunity. Create some momentum. Cut it to a 1-score game. This is an important possession.
Yeah, it's important to create that momentum now, David, too, and not wait to get it going here at the start of the 3rd quarter. You've got one drive here to get a couple of points. You've got to start erasing and chipping away at this deficit. This could be where the game turns right here.
Looking to pass. It's Applewhite. On the run, fires downfield. Swats it away.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Rush right in his face. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. The Cowboys will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Cradles it at the 35. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not... For the fair catch, a solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. And now this offense will take the field again. They've been the height of efficiency here in the first half, David, and you've got to think they're going to try to click it right down the field here.
When you're looking at your playbook and it's worked so well in the first half, I'm going to continue to do what I've been doing, Palmer, because it's been all gas.
Oh, that's right. Strike while the iron's hot, too, before this defense gets to go in at halftime and potentially make some adjustments, show you some different looks in the second half. Whatever you've been doing, it's working. Keep it up.
He's brought down the one to play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. His offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Quarterback changing the play. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Right side, it's Bear. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. From the gun, it's Hamilton. He'll push his way forward for a few, and the clock will continue to run. One more snap coming before juice boxes and orange slices. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Men, Week 9, go time. So let's get down to business with a notable update from the world of college football. We begin with a look at Illinois taking on the number 5 team, the Washington Huskies.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. As we start the second half, what do you have for us, Holly?
Wyoming's head coach told me at the half they have got to start dominating at the line of scrimmage. Here to start the third quarter, they have not been able to establish their run game. Being a one-dimensional team will not work on the road with this hostile crowd and this hostile environment. He said, we have got to start asserting ourselves up front and show that we can be the more physical team. I'll keep you posted on if they're able to do that here to start the third. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. Third down, and this offense is already in a... of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. Coming through that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. And the Cowboys come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Some misdirection with the counter. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8.
Here we go, ready. Where did he go?
The play fake. They're all over him. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
And this offensive line's got to do a better job. Man, you got to protect your quarterback. Listen, this offense is not playing great. They got to somehow find a way to start to get something together here in the second half.
Makes the grab. They get him stopped, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. The Cowboys line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. Holly, what update do you have on that?
Hey guys, here on the home team sideline, players are really starting to feel this momentum. They've got a big lead here in this game, and they were expected to be just where they are. Guys are talking to each other. Keep eating, keep eating. I know they want to finish this game off strong, but with a big lead, they're starting to have a little fun down here on the sideline. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly.
And I'm not surprised by this QB, man. He's picking up where he left off, right? They built a cushion, built a lead, struggling to stop the passing game, keep pushing the ball down the field. He's making the right reads, and this offense is in a groove.
Dropping back, it's Alford. Still looking to his right. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
Wants to go up top on second down. Complete in the middle. They get him down at the 49, but not before he picks up 15. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Sends it back in motion. Just keeps slinging it. Right down the middle. A strike downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
And they're attacking the middle of the field. That's a big gain by the offense. And I know the big fella, I know it takes him a second to get going, but once he gets 8, 10, 12 yards downfield, those are big strides, and it's hard for people to keep up with them. Really nice job getting vertical. Nice play by the offense.
Nobody open. He just throws it away, and it'll bring up second down.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throw away.
They'll need a bunch on second down. The fake wants to throw. Fires quickly. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on second down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, and I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Now on fourth down, here comes the field goal team. Splits the uprights, it's good. And that lead grows even bigger.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Wyoming's offense heads out to get this drive started. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David, they've got to score on this drive. Obviously, their defense needs to get stops, but at this point, offensively, they've got to execute much better.
They got to be super aggressive. Down 24, you're going to need 3 touchdowns, 3 two-point conversions, everything to kind of go your way. So fast and throwing the football.
Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. And they get to him early, and he'll be knocked down for a loss of 4. And the Cowboys will punt this one away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Makes a nice grab at the 25. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. As we check in with Holly.
Guys, down on the home team sideline, players are really starting to feel this momentum. They've got a big lead here in this game, and they were expected to be just where they are. Guys are talking to each other. Keep eating, keep eating. I know they want to finish this game off strong, but with a big lead, they're starting to have a little fun down here on the sideline. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Sees a crease. Breaks into the open. He's at the 40. Running inside the 20. Strolls into the end zone for a touchdown. This defense not only searching for answers, they're still searching for that running back.
And searching for angles. My goodness, this dude, he runs so fast, he erases angles. People trying to catch him, they didn't realize how much burners he had. He kicked it in gear, and there was no getting him.
Now the two-point conversion attempt is coming. They'll try to run it in. He's brought down, not even close to the goal line, and that two-point conversion attempt goes awry. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Cowboys offense heads onto the field to start this drive. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Straight ahead, it's Hamilton. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. 9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on second and short. Handoff again. Powers through the defender. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll send the back in motion. Sets his feet, it's Applewhite. Out wide left, it's Hamilton. Picked up 5 on that last pass play, now it's 2nd and 5. Finds a crease, it's Hamilton. Snowed under by the defense.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. This is a designed run. He was fighting his way toward those sticks, but they'll stop him a couple of yards short.
And I think one thing people don't take into account is not all 4th downs are created equal. Like, right?
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Snapped on 4th down. Converts on 4th down. Still going. Dragged to the ground, but not before. He's converted the 4th down to keep the drive going. The Cowboys are flying down the field. Throws it off the RPO. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive. And you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And the Cowboys come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Single back formation, and they give it to it. Nowhere to go. Just watching the clock run out on this one, and we can turn our attention to what's in store for next week here in the midpoint of the season. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. Looking to throw, it's Sims. Got rid of it just in time.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now. If you're the play caller.
Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. Touchdown, Wyoming. Quick strike through the air for the score.
What a fantastic route that time. If you're going to be able to throw the ball down in this area of the field where the windows close so quickly, you have got to be precise with the route running, and that's what happened right there. That's an easy connection between the QB and his target for the score.
PAT unit on the field. And it's up and good. 75 yards on the touchdown drive, and the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. They're down big, but they'll keep fighting to the bitter end and line up for the onside kick here.
Well, here in the 4th quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Let's go down to the sideline and Holly.
Hey, guys, checking in from the home team sidelines. Their tight end has been a brilliant target here today. Over 100 yards receiving already in this game, and I expect them to keep him in and keep going to this big target. As you know, the tight ends never get the glory, and this guy is on fire today. Let's see if they continue to feed him the rock. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down.
Where did he go?
On play action. Buying a little time to his left. Left side is Boone. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense first and goal from the 7.
And they've been fun to watch today, man. Like, they're staying aggressive late in the game. They've built a cushion. They've built a lead. But you could just tell the confidence and the swagger they have. They've been able to do what they want today, take care of business. And this is an offense that I think is going to continue to grow.
Looks it into his hands and then waltzes it into the end zone. Touchdown. With that last score, things comfortable here in the 4th as they are headed to a 7-1 record.
And the passing game paying dividends right now for this offense. They just had a big play through the air to get him down in the situation. So let the quarterback deal. Great job reading coverage. He found his open target, accurate throw, and 2 plays through the air, and they've got 6 points on the board.
Number 81, set to advance on the field.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Cowboys come out to get this drive started. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Gets rid of it. Turns it upfield. He's down right there, short gain on the grab.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
Fires to the big fella. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down.
Well, they pick up the first against zone coverage. I think a big part of this for young quarterbacks out there is if you're going to be throwing into zone coverage, you got to throw on time. You can't stare down receivers because the entire defense has their eyes on you, so you can't telegraph where the ball's going. You've got to hold it to the very last possible second. Try to freeze defenders with your eyes and then throw the ball into open areas of the field, anticipating where your guy's going to be.
From the gun, running back gets the give. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short gain.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
And he won't make it to the marker, stonewalled for the second straight play.
Yeah, and this offense has to...
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. They'll run it on 4th down. And he will not get there. How about this defense stopping that run short? Gets the back moving. Looking to throw, it's Alford. He's going for a big play downfield. Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. Here's the give off the left side. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Clock stops as we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Let's see what they've got on second down. The give to the back. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Right at the line. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. Gives him a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on 4th down. And guys, hold that thought just a second, because here comes the 4th down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. Needs it. And he's not even going to come close to the marker on 4th down.
I think after failing on the 4th down, guys, you look at the scoreboard, you look at how much time is left. I think they're going to lose this football game. This coaching staff is going to have to dig deep and try to find ways to get this team better next time they take the field.
And he avoids the sack.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game. And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Unloads to the wideout. Oh, man, another incompletion. That's 3 in a row.
You know, I'll give it to the defense here. Obviously, it has not been their day, and this offense has gone up and down the field, lighting up the scoreboard. But you're still seeing this defense compete. And on 3rd and long, expecting pass, everybody on the same page, get the incompletion. That's something positive that their coaching staff can point to when they review the film.
Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. Motion from the wide receiver. Play clock was getting close to 0, and they have to burn a timeout. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Throws to the tight end. Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
Hey, I got to be honest. I don't know if the defense was expecting that type of throw on 4th down. It looked like they were all huddled close to the line of scrimmage, looking for something in the quick game, but instead the quarterback takes a shot vertically down the field to catch the defense off guard.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Might as well run him again. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Drives inside. He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Timeout called by the offense. Clock stopped with 21 seconds left.
And this offense, I don't think this is going to be a surprise. I think the offense is going to stay on the field. You've already seen it once on this drive, and they've already been successful. You know how hard it is to defend when there's an extra down, and they do it over and over again? So I think this offense will continue to stay aggressive like they were in the last 4th down.
Lets it fly. He will not get there. They'll turn it over on downs, and that leaves the door open. Wyoming takes over the football, and the Cowboy offense on its way out. Not a lot to feel great about in this one, Jesse, but I'm sure they'll try to seek out some positives.
Well, this might be an opportunity, too, Reese, to go back when they watch this game and just find the plays and the schemes that were working. There weren't a lot, obviously, David, but maybe an opportunity for the coaching staff to condense the playbook a little bit.
I was going to say, there's not a lot of good to go back to. That'd be a quick film session because there was more negatives than positives. But when you look at this week you've got a week to figure it out, figure out what your offense is going to be moving forward.
When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy. Great execution. Just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation.